Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hello, hello.
Look who I've got with me. It's Witchy, Trista. So, Trista, thank you for coming back on my channel. I appreciate it. And
Hmm.
we had a really good time last time. So, I wanted to make sure that we had another one set. So, here we are. And
Awesome.
you look very nice. You look very pretty. I love
Oh,
that.
thank you. I didn't even shower. This is just all fake. Just pretend.
I'll pretend.
I was like, if I put my
Well,
hair up, they won't be able to tell that it's really bad.
you did a good job then.
Thanks.
All right. So, what has been going on with you lately?
Lots of streams this week, so that's been super fun. And other than that, not a whole lot. But I mean, that's been keeping me out of trouble for sure. So
Good.
yeah. Oh, and I want to start I want to do a weekly healing stream so that I'm just sitting I'm thinking a half hour, 45 minutes. And I haven't
Oh,
decided
wow.
on a day yet and have
That
that in the
sounds
kind of the later afternoon or early evening, depending on where you are. So I'm excited about that too. So that's in the works.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So if you are watching on replay, hello and welcome. And if you're in the chat, hello. I'll get to you guys in a minute and say hi to everybody. But if you will, please, both of you, replay and chat, go down below and Richie Trista's information is in there. She is simulcasting as well. So if you could go over there and give her a like and a subscribe. It only takes a minute, but if you could do that for me and it's free, I would appreciate that. We want to get her subs up.
I would love just over
And
300 will be fun. Or just
there you
333
go.
and I can stop growing then because that's like my favorite number. So I'll be good with that.
And you're like at 260 something?
I'm
Is that
at 290.
290?
Yeah.
Guys, let's get her to 300. Let's get her to 300. So those of you on my channel, please go over and subscribe and then come back and let me know that you did. And if you're on her channel and you haven't subscribed, why not? So subscribe over there too. And if you want to come over here and subscribe to me, if you don't know me, that's perfectly fine with me too. So we have a lot of people in the chat, Trista. So let's
Yeah, and
go and say
I
hi.
just FYI, like the way my setup is, I can't really see the chat in StreamYard.
Okay.
So I have it on my laptop below, but that just means that I can only see mine or yours depending on where I am at the moment. I'm going to try to switch back and forth, and I mean, I struggle at the best of times to keep up with chat when I'm on with anyone. So, forgive me in advance.
Now, can you see if I put that up there?
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah,
You can
that I
see
can
that.
see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Sandra was here earlier. I don't know if she's
Hi,
still here.
Sandra.
That was quite a while ago. But we've got Jan is here, Silky Steel Witchery, Kitchen Witchery, and Jackie Jacaranda. All right,
Jackie.
and Angie Burks. And isn't that background incredible? I asked Trista how she did it, and she said she just used
Yeah.
Chat GBT.
It was
Jackie.
so easy. The only thing that sucks about ChatGPT and their image creation is that you're only allowed somewhere between 3 and 6. Because one time it gave me 6 before it said you're not allowed anymore for 24 hours.
Oh,
So
really?
that's kind of a pain in the butt. But
Oh, wow.
yeah, I've
But
had
it's
good luck with
free though.
Gemini too, and that one didn't seem to cap me. Like I was able to go as long as I wanted. So yeah.
Is that AI as well? Gemini?
Yeah, that one is the one that came on my phone, like on Samsung.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right. We also got Annie. Thank you for coming back, Annie. She was at my earlier live. And Cheryl as well. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl's in Hawaii.
Ooh, nice.
I know. I wish I could go and visit her. Millie is
Yay.
here. The Sunshine Fee is back. Hi, Sunshine Fee. And there's that Judy in the Skies hanging
Judy.
around. And Chloe's
Chloe.
Crystals on your channel. Welcome. And Purple Moon Tarot. Is that Francine?
That is Francine.
I got it. Yes.
Oh, she has a really nice picture too. Look at that.
Yeah, she does. Hi, Francine. And there's Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. And Mona Lee's here. Hey, Mona Lee. And Mona Lee did a donation before, so Mona Lee will go first, if that's okay with you, Trista.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're still doing donations if you want to either channel. I don't know what
I'm not set up. I'm not monetized, so.
Okay, you don't have PayPal or anything?
I do have PayPal, and I have e-transfer if you're in Canada, because there's no fees with e-transfer.
Okay, so if you do PayPal or e-transfer for Trista, you want to come back and let me know that you did that, then I will put you at the front of the line as well as my own PayPal, super chat, super stickers, and I have Zelle down below as well. All right, we've got Bonnie Binsky. Hello. And Priscilla. Hey, Priscilla, I've got your question.
Oh, and I'm repping for Jimena today.
You're doing what?
I'm repping for Jimena. Got her merch.
Oh, look at that.
Cards are saying yes with a twist.
Twist. Love it. That's neat. All right, so let's see. I'm still scrolling. We got Mama Fryer. Hey there. Christine, I believe that is.
That is Christine.
And Lovey is here.
Lovey.
And Jan, I've got your question. Natalie is here. Hi, Natalie.
Natalie.
Mirror Dragon, hello there.
And I think Mirror Dragon was on my channel the other day. And it might have been the first time. And maybe not. I don't know. I get confused too with the names I just see every now and then they start to appear more and more often, and then it starts to catch.
Mirror Dragon gets around. She's a lot of different places. So I think that's your pronouns. Mirror Dragon, correct me if you want me to change that. But I've heard other people call you as she, so I was hoping that was okay, but if not, let me know. Jolie James is here. Hey, Jolie. And look here, Cheryl just subscribed to your channel.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Thank you for doing that. Yes. Mona Lee, I've got your question. And Sunshine Fee, thank you for your donation. I do need your question. So just put that in for me when you get a chance. And I'm still scrolling. Lots of chatting. Lots of people. Okay, Sunshine Feed, never mind. I've got your question. So you're good. Liz is here. Hi, Liz. Welcome.
Oh, that's a cute picture.
That is. And Are You Yeti is here on your channel. And there's that Pi 1984. Hey, Pi. And I'm still scrolling. Kiba Lyons. Hey, Kiba.
That's a new name for me.
Oh, she's been in one of my chatters for a couple years now.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So thank you, Kiba, for coming over. And if you can go over and subscribe if you're not, if you want to. And Taylor is here. I got your question, Taylor. And there, we finally got to the bottom. Kiba, I've got your question too. She is just fine. Okay. You're welcome, Mirror Dragon. All right. So we got 6 questions. If you want to get your question in before we close questions, then just make sure that you put your question in caps and emojis so I can see it, please. And yeah, we will get started in just a second. Trista, Trista, what have you got coming up as far as you have another busy week or?
No, I have nothing on my plate for now
Oh, okay.
that I remember.
That you remember.
I'm usually pretty good at writing things down, so I don't think I have anything on my plate.
Gotcha. Well, I might have to remember that if I need a stand-in. So
There you go.
all right. Thank you, Jackie, for putting the donation things up there. I appreciate that. And we will go ahead and get started if that's good with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And promised Mona Lee would go first. So she's first. And then the sunshine fee is second, if you'll help me remember. Trista, because my short-term memory is.
I can write stuff down. I've got an envelope over here I can write on.
There you
Sorry,
go.
who was next?
Sunshine fee.
Okay.
All right. Mona Lee wants a general for the month of April. Right. All right, Mona Lee. I've got 5 cards for you as far as tarot. Give you a few more since you donated. I've got the 5 of Wands for you. And this 5 of Wands can mean chaos or conflict. So is something going on, or maybe you don't know about it yet. But if it is, this is a minor card, and you can just step out of this energy and not, just don't be a part of it. If you can't step out of it, then speak your truth out of love. Right? There is something that you need to let go of, my friend. You've got the devil. So I'm not sure what this is or what it's about yet, but it's telling me that you need to let something go in order for your growing to keep going at the pace that you want it to. Then you got not 1 but 2 kings coming in here. You got the King of Swords over there and the King of Cups over here. And they are both leaders. The King of Cups is more emotional type leading and controlling, so making sure you control your emotions. And then the King of Swords is logic and intellect and intuition. So make sure you're following those things when you're making decisions. But this is good for leadership for you possibly as well coming in. And then right in the middle of them came the 10 of Wands. So I feel like you may be overdoing it a little bit with the cards that are coming out. So just make sure that you give yourself time to rest and heal before you take on a lot. Don't overburden yourself. Next card I got for you is Fox Medicine. I get the last laugh. This is from the Dark Oracle. Okay, so what I think this is just making sure no one is deceiving you. So just make sure that you understand that there are some people that will not have your best interest in mind. So make sure you're, again, staying away from that. And let's get a nicer one. I've got the Wonderland cards too. You got the White Queen. And this says, believe in the impossible and trust the transformation is always within reach. When you dare to hope, you open the door to extraordinary possibilities. Kindness always pays off. I love that. And you're one of the kindest people that I know. So I think you've got this. And then the last card I got for you is flaunt it. So yeah, let everybody see your beauty and who you are. You got this. And that's what I got for you, Mona Lee. Here is Trista.
So I immediately got images of waves, like really big waves. So I don't know if you're traveling coming up or if you live somewhere near an ocean, or if it's more metaphorical, perhaps. And if it is metaphorical, like it was beautiful. So I'm struggling between, like, is it something that's coming in and overwhelming you, or is it something beautiful that's coming in for you that, that will kind of overwhelm you in a good way. Um, Something else that's coming through is that, if this is something that is not pleasant for you, to make sure that, because waves come and they retreat. So in those moments where that overwhelm has let up for you, take that time to breathe and refill yourself so that you have what you need when it comes to that next wave coming in for you. I'm going to go to Scott's channel so that I can see if you're, where are we here? Oh, sorry. So
Do
yeah,
you
I
want me
guess
to put up her comments as well? Would
uh,
that help you?
if you want, I am going to load it up here. So
Oh, okay.
has she said anything yet? Here we
Just
are. It's just my
beautiful.
computer's really slow. So,
She said
okay.
beautiful and everything is
Everything is
pleasant.
pleasant. Okay, good, good. Yeah, because it's really like the image that I'm seeing would be like, it's almost like a painting, except that it's active. Like I can see the movement of the wave coming in, but the colors, which mostly white and like a light blue, are really, there's so much intricacy in that image. And I'm feeling, are you traveling? Are you going to travel coming up? Maybe you don't know yet. If you do, let me know. um, it could very well be emotion too, being that it's water, where there's emotions coming in. Perhaps it's around you, maybe people that are with you and close to you. I'm glad that you're saying that it's nothing negative, because that falls in line with how beautiful it is. Yeah, so I kind of like dipped under the water to see what was happening there, and I'm seeing a lot of the sea life, and it's very harmonious. And I'm feeling like that is telling me that under the surface of those emotions are um, real things, part of your 3D life, in that physical kind of manner, that are driving these emotions in a good way. You know how like dolphins kind of look like they're smiling? Like that's what I'm seeing. And I feel like that's all that's coming up for me. So I hope that resonates with you.
Do you see the comment there? Said,
Travel in April and May. May will be emotional. Big celebration. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. Okay.
you got it. Awesome. All right, I wanted to say hello real quick to Kelly McCall
Oh, Kelly.
and Adam.
Adam.
Welcome, Adam, and Salam. And I feel like I missed somebody. I did not mean to if I missed you. I apologize. Oh, awakened reflection from your channel.
Oh, hi, Misha.
Yes, welcome. All right. Next is the sunshine fee. I remembered. And you wrote it down and everything for
I
me.
did.
All right. I want to meet a life partner. Should take any action and get on a dating app. Okay. Thank you for your donation, Sunshine Fee. You are here. Thank you for letting me know. Wow. Okay. So what I'm seeing, Sunshine Fee, is that there are some changes that need to take place. Um, and before you get started on the dating app is what I'm getting. This is a change in the right direction. And then Spirit's just showing some things that maybe can be worked on a little bit. You got the Three of Swords. So this is, if you feel remorse or grief, maybe some from past relationships, this is being like stabbed in the heart. Just make sure you're learning, from those past relationships or friendships, and that you are, taking what you want and what you don't want, in someone else, you're taking that too. And so you've learned. Then you got the Five of Swords. So this is, everyone might not be who they say they are. So just make sure you're very careful with the dating app, with going out. Just make sure you get to know people as friends first. Okay. Friendship is the best way to have a relationship anyway. It's the best foundation, I believe. And then you got the Six of Cups. So this can be someone coming in. It doesn't matter their gender. It is a gift, I think, that is going to be given to you. So you've got that coming in with a lot of emotion because there is water there as well. And then you got the Eight of Swords. So it feels like something's going on with a past relationship, Sunshine. And this is feeling trapped. So don't feel trapped. Let go of that past and know that you are free. Okay. The Oracle cards I got for you, I've got It's Already Yours. And what you seek is not outside of you. It's already in motion. I love that. It's already in motion. Then you got Stand Tall. Yes, be your best authentic self and stand tall and let people see you for the wonderful person that you are. And then the last card I got for you, actually, let's get you a love card. Get a love card bag out here. Oh, good. Okay. So you got hopeful, optimistic, inspired, and clear your headspace. So be hopeful. Just clear your headspace of anything that's trying to get in there from past relationships or friendships. And that's what I've got for you. And here's Trista.
Okay, so honestly, like I sometimes get a little nervous when I have like specific questions because I'm not used to using this that way. But what I'm feeling is that it's more likely that you're going to meet someone in the 3D world, and I'm feeling like a sports thing. I don't know if you play sports or maybe even like a sports thing that you just go to watch. And that it's like someone who's sitting near you who just, you end up starting a random conversation with. Like that's what I'm seeing. I don't know. I don't like being that specific because that's dangerous territory, but that's what's coming to me. So I don't know. Just saying. And I mean, and this is coming from somebody who barely leaves the house and doesn't like sports. So you'd never find me there, but that's what's popping in my head. So yeah, and I'm not really getting a lot of the other sorts of images that I normally do, but I see I, I see a hockey rink. And I don't know if it's actually hockey or if it's random, like any, yeah, that's what's coming. And it's not letting me argue with it. So, but that's, yeah, makes me nervous.
Well, thank you, Trista. Okay. Thank you, Sunshine Fee. Appreciate you. And next up, we have Priscilla. So when I do put your name up here, I should have said this before. Please let me know that you are here. Okay, so Priscilla, you are up. You let us know you're here for your reading. You're here. All right, thank you. A career reading. All right. So just one question, Priscilla. Are you employed, looking for a new job? Are you are you employed or are you looking for a job, or maybe both? Just let me know.
Hi, Viviani.
Hey, Viviani. I'm an actress at the moment. I bet she meant unemployed. Okay. You're an actress. That's awesome. Sorry that you're unemployed, though. I know how that feels. The first card I've got for you is the Six of Swords. So this tells me that you're headed in the right direction, Priscilla. So I think that, you have some, things that are coming up or have already come up that maybe you haven't tapped into yet that are going to be big for you. This is headed in the right direction. Okay, so you got that. You did get the Four of Swords as well. So this is telling me you need to rest a little bit. And this is more than the 8 hours that you get at night. This is like, taking a day off and just being with you, meditation, isolation, and letting go of the stresses that have to do with unemployment. I'm unemployed, and yesterday I just needed a day off. I was like, I've been looking like crazy. I found a job, and then it didn't turn out. It was just a big mess. So yesterday I just took the whole entire day off, and now I feel so much better. So you may need to do that. That can help you, I believe. And then you got the Page of Swords, and this is taking action, and also a learner page. So you'll be learning some new things that are coming towards you. I have a career deck, so I'm going to pull that out. So I think you'll be learning and getting new jobs, I think, with the acting. Okay, from the money deck, you got reconsider a decision. So there's something that you've made a decision on that needs to be reconsidered. It's probably whatever first came into your mind when you saw that card and read it. First thing that comes into your mind, that's your gut and your intuition telling you, yes, that's what it is. Then you got the Office card, and it says, think of the greater good than oneself to achieve a better outcome, and consider careers in administrative or management roles. And no, that's not what you do, but maybe it's something that you can do and be good at in the meantime. So I'm just going to throw that out there as as maybe a side hustle that you can do, maybe a career in administrative or management roles. Doesn't mean you have to focus your career on that. It can just be a side thing if you want. So That's the energy that I'm picking up. How about you, Trista?
So I'm seeing potted plants, and to me, that's indicating planting seeds. So make sure that you're networking and like, getting yourself out there and showing up in people's worlds so that they get to know you. And then when there's a role that, that's appropriate for you, they'll think of you and feel that appropriateness. So I think that's a big part of it. And calling back, like, because I'm seeing like watering them a lot and tending, and planting a lot, because we plant a garden, and of all those seeds that we plant, not all of them are going to grow, and that's why you plant so many, right? So make sure that you're planting a lot of seeds and tending those seeds as much as you can. And I think that's going to bring something for you. And what popped in my head when Scott mentioned like an administrative role is meeting somebody there, and possibly like, getting a connection or multiple connections through that role even. So I think that would be wise too. To, like, if something else comes up that, will make you at least a little bit happy and make you some money in the meantime or whatever, I think that would be a really good opportunity for making those connections. Because that's not an easy world to get your foot in properly. But that doesn't mean that you can't. And that's what's coming up for me.
Love that. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Priscilla, for your question and for being here. Let's see. Questions are closed unless there's a donation. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We appreciate your time. Jan, are you still here? Oh, wait a minute. We got Taylor first. Sorry about that, Jan. Hold on just a moment for me. Taylor, you are next. And then Jan, you'll be next unless there's a donation. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Taylor wants a general reading. Thank you, Jan. Sweet of you. Hey, Taylor. First card I've got for you is the Moon. So this is telling me that you may have a little bit of shadow work to do. Looking at your other cards, it's not a lot. It's just enough to get you to where you can receive good things coming in. So sit with your fears and make sure that you're transforming them into something positive. You can't get rid of your fears, but you can change them. If they're not real, you can get rid of them, which a lot of them are, but you can change them into something positive. Okay, so a little bit of shadow work with the Moon. And then you got great cards. You got the Three of Cups. So celebration, celebrate where you're at and what you've accomplished. And then you got the Four of Swords. Oops. Four of Swords is, again, rest and taking some time off, maybe taking a day off if you can, just to meditate and rest and take care of you. Then you got the Chariot. And the Chariot is going in the right direction, but there are a little bit of speed bumps every once in a while with the Chariot. So you just have to guide it in the right direction. So guide yourself on your journey in the right direction and don't get veered off. But this is a victory card for you. Get to victory. And then the last tarot card I pulled for you is the World. And this is arguably one of the best cards in the tarot. This is like having everything that you need, the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So new things coming in for you, success, joy, abundance, just flying like an angel there. So that's what I got for you in the tarot. The next card I got for you is hope. Hope is a great thing to have, and it's found under the heart chakra and also in the star card. So it's around healing and hope. So in order to have hope, a lot of times you have to heal. So just make sure you're healing yourself and you've got good things, that you are looking to put into your life that are, you know, that are healing. Ask Archangel Raphael, though. He's over the heart chakra. Then you got radiate gratitude. So the things that you have gratitude for, this is a really neat secret. If you have gratitude for the things that you have in your life right now, you'll get more. How about that? So that's what I believe is a little secret that can help you. And then you got adding it up. And it says, understanding your worth means recognizing the value you bring to the world and making choices that enhance rather than diminish it. So, understanding your worth, and you do have so much worth. You're beautiful on the inside and out. Just know that you've got this, and don't let anybody diminish your light or take your power from you. Okay? So that's what I got for you. I felt more like myself lately. I do know that the healing is in progress. Awesome. Awesome. All right, here's Trista.
Healing is a journey, that's for sure. So the first thing that popped in my head was a gingerbread house. It's like a life-size gingerbread house. And what's really funny and why I laughed when you first started talking, Scott, is because as it was as I was figuring out what I was seeing, you said something about, oh, sweet of you. I thought, oh, a gingerbread house and sweet of you, sweets. Now, what's interesting, as I'm kind of working with the imagery, I'm thinking, okay, so what is this telling me? Well, I saw it life size, so it's feeling kind of like that, the witch in Hansel and Gretel and how she lures children to her house because it's made of candy. I kind of got that vibe, and I'm wondering if there's somebody in your field who is using their sweetness to perhaps mislead you. And they might not even realize what they're doing. It just might be their way of bringing people in. But I think there's something not nefarious, but maybe just a little dishonest happening beneath the surface. And the thing that's adding to that feeling, because I had that feeling with the first imagery, and then I saw the gingerbread house with like a moat around it, which is protection, right? So you're trying to protect yourself from this person, or should be or could be, is what that's telling me. And water, like the water in the moat, like it's not muddy, it's very crystal clear. And then when I honed in and worked with it a little bit more, it became apparent that the gingerbread house isn't so much that it's that there's a moat that is has been dug around it, but more so that it's floating. It's on a little island that is floating on that water. So that tells me you have control. You are the water in this imagery. Your emotions and your intuition are the water in this imagery. So listen to that. And when you have, little thoughts come in, if somebody maybe says something that doesn't sit right and it doesn't feel right to you, it gives you little tingles on the back of your neck, listen to that, because that's your protection. Your intuition and your emotions are your protection. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah, I don't think I need to over explain it anymore. That sums it up. So, but you've got the power to to see it and recognize it. You just have to trust yourself.
Yeah, and she said that could be
Somebody-
someone in my current workspace, and there is drama.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Trista, and thank you for that, Taylor. I appreciate your time and your donation. I want to say hi to a few people who just came in. Venus, I don't know if you snuck in later or earlier, but welcome. And Morella is here. Hi, Morella. And Garnet. Hi, Garnet. Thank you all for being here. All right. Next is Jan. Oh boy, we got a general reading with dealer's choice. Does this mean I need to get out my naughty cards, Jan? We do the slumber party together, and we have naughty or nice cards.
Oh, fun.
So yeah. So she's saying dealer's choice. All right, and you're still here. Thank you. All right. Are you waiting for some money maybe to come in, Jan? Because I've got 3 cards from the tarot. 2 of them are pentacles, and the other one's a major. So it's just making me think that you may be waiting for some money or something to come in. And it's something that is like material, physical. It could be money. It could be something that is those other 2 things as well. Because you've got the 4 of Pentacles, and this is just saying that you need to let go of something. So you're not wanting for money, but you're always open to it. That's good. 4 of Pentacles is you need to say something that is kind of eating you up a little bit, maybe. And this is not holding back. So 4 of Pentacles is about holding back, but you don't want to be like that. So don't hold back your truth. Say it with love. Filter it. And I'm getting that, you deserve to be heard. So make sure I can't imagine you holding a lot back, but just knowing you. But that's okay. Make sure that you're not holding anything back that you need to say to someone. Okay. Filter it with love, of course, but I know you know that. You got the 3 also of Pentacles, and this could be other people coming to help you with your journey. So if you do see anybody come in, then accept it. Okay. For entertainment purposes only. But then I've got, you don't usually speak your truth with love and filter. Oh, okay. I don't know if you mean I don't or you don't. But you did get the Judgment card. This is your life purpose card. So are you following your life purpose in everything that you're doing? This is just like a little spirit check. It often has an angel that has I can't think, a trumpet in its mouth, and is the wake up call, like Gabriel. So make sure you're doing your life purpose, and I'm sure you know what that is by now. If you don't, you can always ask your guides and your angels to help you with that. Filters just for you. Gotcha. I've also got, interesting, look here, I've got call back your energy. It says, not everything or everyone deserves a piece of you. Gather your light, reclaim your power, and return to your center. Okay, so there's something about, getting your energy back. And that it just comes to me that's speak your truth as well. Getting back your energy will be part of that. The next card I got for you says, bless your lovely self. So this is self-care and self-love. Make sure you're doing it. And I think you got this. This just seems to me like you have some things that are maybe not you're not aware of yet that are coming in, and maybe that are trying to steal your power or your energy. So just make sure that you are um, looking at that, and especially the next few days. But other than that, I feel like you're on the right track. So I was expending energy on people that didn't give any energy back. Yes, that will happen. You've done that recently. Okay, that makes sense. All right, that's what I got for you. Here is Trista.
I don't know if you're a little hesitant to let me in, but I'm having a hard time getting much of anything. I'm seeing like white petals and like a sprinkling of white petals. Feels kind of fairy-like, but also um like a rite or ritual. Okay, this is odd, and I don't know what this means, but what I'm seeing is like a sheet of like plywood with four wheels on it. I have no idea what this means. It is like the most basic skateboard I've ever seen, except bigger. Is it maybe like a bare bones kind of method to move forward? Maybe like Can I try to reach in a little bit again? I see you said you dropped your protections. Thank you. Still just trying to figure out those though, because they did come through. It's just like, what does that mean? Do you live out like on an acreage or something like that? Like I'm seeing those petals in like a well, like an old fashioned water well, with the little cover on it and like a bucket that you can like unwind and it goes down into the water. I'm getting a lot of fairy energy coming in. So maybe they want to work with you. And I hesitate saying that because they can be tricky. So be mindful of that. I always have really good experiences with the fairies. So yeah, I think they want to hang out with you a little bit. Go outside and do some kind of rites or rituals outdoors if you can, and with water and flowers. I'm seeing white flowers. I'm not sure what that's going to get you, but that's really what's overwhelming my third eye right now. That weird wheel thing is bugging me though. What is that? What does that mean? kind of like a flatbed kind of thing. You could put something on and move it more easily. Maybe that's it, that there's something in your life that you're having a hard time moving forward. And okay, yeah, and I'm getting shivers. So I feel like whatever this is that you're struggling to move forward with you is easier than you think and can be done in a really basic sort of way where you're it's like you're trying to drag it, but if you put it on wheels, then it'll come much easier. And I don't know, what this is or what the solution is, but I think you just have to step back and just think in more simple terms and really go back to basics, and it'll come to you and you'll know what'll help you to move that forward with you. I'm not seeing anything on it, which makes me wonder if it's maybe more emotional based. Thoughts, if it's air is. I think when you are out in nature and spending time with that, like the elementals and that really basic but beautiful energy, I think that this solution, whatever this is, that you're having a hard time dragging along with you, I think it's going to come to light through you when you're in a natural setting. It's getting like almost like Cinderella kind of vibes where you're seated and butterflies are flittering around and there's wildflowers growing, and that kind of energy I think is going to bring you clarity for your next steps moving forward. And that's all that's really coming. I'm sorry that I can't decipher that any better.
Trista, that's okay
Oh,
because she has some things to tell you. So she said flowers are hard to
okay.
come by here. I have dried ones in my
Mm.
apothecary. And then she said, okay, that's funny. I need something to move my soil to the back of my
Ah.
property so I can fill my beds.
Okay.
What I said.
Yeah, sorry. I
Yeah.
read with my eyes closed, so then I don't
Yeah, I
look at the
was
chat
flashing
until
them
like,
up there,
yeah.
but yeah, you didn't see them.
But sometimes I like
That's
doing
awesome.
that because then, if I'm like pulling from the air instead of relying on like the feedback, then I trust me a little bit more.
Right. Well, you were right on. That's awesome.
That's fun.
Okay. Thank you, Jan.
She's sitting here
She's
cracking up. She
cracking up.
says.
Yeah. Hi, Cal. How are you? Okay. And let's go ahead to. We had another donation. It is Venus.
Oh, hey, Victor.
Oh, yeah. There's some people I needed to say hi to who came in and snuck in on me. Viviani was one. I don't think I've said hi to her. Victor is another one. Lucky Stone
Lucky.
and Jamie's Cowboys. Welcome, everybody. And Cal. Welcome, Cal. Okay, general, whatever you need to know. All right, Venus. Venus, you're here, right? You're ready? Ready. Okay, thank you.
Oh, and hi, Jamie's Cowboys.
Yep. Hey, Jamie. Okay, Venus. First card I got for you is the Two of Cups. And this is a conversation that you need to have with someone else, letting them know how much you love them. You know, someone that, you know, you are close to. It's just going to strengthen your bond with them. So that's what I'm getting by these two cups being side by side. Um, Letting someone you know that you need them and you're happy that they're in your life. That's all you have to do to really make a relationship stronger and more solid. You did get the Wheel of Fortune as well. The Wheel of Fortune is a positive change. So you've got positive movement coming in for you. And then you've got the Devil card. And the Devil card is not a scary monster that's going to jump through your window in the middle of the night. No, it is something that you need to let go of. So it's just that. So it can be an addiction, but coffee's an addiction, sugar's an addiction. I'm addicted to sugar. You can be addicted to all kinds of different things. Um, just make sure whatever that this is, it's the first thing that's coming to your mind. You say, I need to let this go because it's blocking a couple of things. And one of the things it's blocking is love coming in. You got the Ace of Cups along with the Two of Cups. So this is love that wants to come in and an opportunity of love that wants to come in. It does not mean necessarily that it's going to be a relationship based on, you know, a love relationship. It could be a friendship or a partnership as well. But you need to let something go or someone go before this can come in. And then after that, you got the Five of Wands. This is just to stay away from chaos and conflict, go the other way, or speak your truth out of love. Hey, your next card, Venus, is the Shadow Path. Oh, wow. It says, let me read it this way. The darkness is not your enemy. Yes, it is your teacher. Embrace the unseen parts of yourself with courage and curiosity. There is wisdom in the shadows waiting to be claimed. So shadow work is a good thing. So if you're not sure what this devil is that's on your back, do some shadow work. Your next card is from the Wonderland deck. It says the Mock Turtle. Look at this cow with the turtle theme on its back. And it says, you're different for a reason. Your uniqueness is a pattern. Disruption meant to bring positive change. Embrace your individuality and use it to create something new and meaningful. Yes, you put your freak flag on. You are different for a reason. So that's the message for that one. And then the last card I got for you is from Merlin's Avalon. You got the Forest Spirit. So you are now gaining access to deeper insights and guidance that will help you understand and fulfill your soul's mission on Earth. So you are getting these messages that are coming into you. Just make sure that you're grounded. If you can ground every day, that's great. If not, it's up to you. But even 5 minutes of grounding can make your day just be turned around into something positive. And I think you know all about this, but sometimes a reminder is good. So I'm just getting that as a reminder for you. And that is what I have for you, Venus. Thank you for letting me read for you. And here is Trista.
So it's interesting because what I was seeing, and coming into focus as Scott was talking, is two fenced in yards right next to each other. And there's one on the left or right, that's my right. And there's somebody there who's standing and kind of looking into your yard. Your yard's the one on the left here. And you are standing with your back to that yard and to that person. And I think that's what you're needing to let go of. Now, beyond your fenced in yards is this multitude of space and land, and there's nothing out there. So it's this fertile, all of like it's just full of possibilities. So if you get outside of that yard, that fenced in area that you've created for yourself, and go out into that open space, it's going to open up a huge amount of possibilities for you, because all of that land is it's ready to be seeded and tilled and worked and whatever all the right terminology is. Like it's there and it's waiting, and it feels like you have limited yourself, and all of the things that I see in your yard are beautiful, but I think that you can open yourself up to so much more if you go beyond those limitations that you've set for yourself. And it could even just be a matter of, or maybe not just be, but I think it can be those really, because I think like as humans, we have this set script and these rules that we've all agreed to, like that we just assume, like gravity, and this is how fast light goes and all of the other kind of physics things. And I think that we as a people would do well to just kind of simmer back on that. Sorry, apparently my eyes are tearing and my makeup is just doing all sorts of fun stuff. But like those, kind of God-given assumptions, you can let those go and see where it takes you, because I feel like those hold us back. And when it comes to people who are really in tune with the energy around them, then it really holds us back, because we can do so much more than what we believe that we can do. And that's what's coming through for me, for you, big time, is just let that go, and so much is going to open up. And that's what I have for you.
All right. Thank you, Trista. Thank you, Venus. And
hi,
next,
Linda.
Which Linda is here?
Linda Butterfly.
Butterfly. Linda. Hey there.
Lindar.
That's funny. Am I back on tonight? I'm not sure yet. And I want to say hi to Karen O'Chaney, and thank you for your membership. I appreciate that. And Christine donated. So, hey, Christine, you are next. Viviani, you will be next after Christine. All right, Christine is here. Is my cat sensing negative energy in my bedroom? He is vocal at 2 a.m. and I open my door to my bedroom and he does not come in. Wow. In a nutshell, Christine, I've got a yes. You've got the moon here, that is coming in. So he's definitely sensing some kind of illusion or negative vibes that need to be changed. That's what I'm getting with the moon card. And then you got the high priestess, and this is observing. So I feel like um, he just is observing the things that are going on, maybe in your home, that need to be changed. So I know you've been coming into my chat for a long time, so I know about, what's going on a bit there. And I think that's what it is. You did holy water. You just saged your bedroom and living room today. Okay, that's good. That's good that you did that. Sage is great. Palo Santo is great, and having charging your crystals is a great thing to do, and having crystals around as well, as long as he doesn't knock them off like mine used to. Um, but then you got the Queen of Swords. This is, you are smart, you're intelligent, and you can make the right decisions for you. So I feel like he's telling you something, though. He's telling you something about your living situation. Then you got the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is acting on something that you're not, or saying something that you're not, that you're holding back. Something needs to be said or done. And then you got the King of Cups, which is equanimity and emotional balance. So this is great, emotional balance coming in for you, because you can funnel your truth out of love. So if there's something that needs to be said, say it while you filter it out as well. I do feel like there's dark energy. So I pulled the Dark Oracle, and you got the Siren. I always get what I want. And I've never pulled this card before. It's like a mermaid there. So I'm going to look it up real quick here. And the Siren says, the Siren card presents a captive. No, that's the wrong one. Get to where I need to be here. Squirrel, everybody. You've got the I always get what I want card encourages you to embrace the concept of seduction, allure, and the ability to manifest your desires. Like the mermaid, recognize your sensuality, confidence, and your deep connection to the mystical depths of your own being. So I feel like this is just trying to tell you that you need to stand up for what you want, for what you want to get in this journey that you're on, and just take it. It doesn't mean step on anybody. I know you wouldn't do that anyways, but take what is yours. I feel like you've been holding back. Take what is yours. Next card I got for you is Out of Nothing. And it says, magic is born in the empty spaces. What seems lost, broken, or missing is just waiting to be created. Trust in the unseen. Something beautiful is taking shape. So trust in the unseen. There's something. There's magic in the air, I think, that your cat can see too. So I think that there's good energy and bad energy, but he's like meowing to tell you that you can make things whole again that are broken. And the last card I got, such one of these, it says fail abundantly. Yeah, so if you fall, you do it abundantly with everything that you have, because you can pick it back up and learn from it, right? So fail, not fall, but fail abundantly. And I think you will gain when you learn from what you need to correct. And that's what I'm getting. And there's a bird here that he's after too. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know that their cat's after a bird. So that's what I got for you, Christine. And here's Trista.
So what I'm getting, I don't think it's in your room, first of all, because if it was, your cat would come in to protect you. So if they're, I don't feel like they would be afraid to enter. I think it's probably that it's on that other side of the door. And I'm also feeling, and I don't know what your living situation is that Scott alluded to, but I'm feeling like there is perhaps a darker energy, possibly entity, but I think a lot of times those entities are created by disharmony in the environment. So if we have a fight with somebody, it can manifest into that dark dense energy, and then it's there, and if we feed it and keep giving it energy, it gets bigger and more disruptive in our lives. And I feel like I believe that that's where a lot of um like hauntings and possessions and things can come from, is that physical or nearly physical manifestation of those emotions. And I feel like that's where this is coming from. That doesn't make it any less disruptive or real to you. It's just kind of where it's coming from. And then while I was thinking of that, Scott pulled the out of nothing card, and I was like, okay, well that kind of uh, goes along with that. But yeah, I don't think that it's in your room. I think your cat is protecting you from whatever is outside of your room. So you can feel safe there, I feel. And I also feel like you can bring that harmony back with, I mean, a lot of different things, right? Like sage and stuff like that. But I was seeing a pendulum, and I feel like perhaps you could even find that energy in your home with a pendulum, or dowsing rods or something like that, where you can kind of feel it out and see where it is, and then target it more specifically, um, with a candle, with the intention um, of having that candle burn away that energy, or light some incense there, or sage that corner, or all of it. You can also use a pendulum to bring that harmony in too. I know I've used it, like if my cats are fighting, you can hold it over one cat, let it kind of do its thing, and then hold it over the other cat, and then hold it between them, and it kind of creates a harmony between them as well. So I feel like that could be helpful. Um, but yeah, I think that your cat is just kind of picking up on that. I don't think it's anything super serious or nefarious or evil or anything like that. I feel that it's just um, like a dense patch in your home's energy field. Tuning fork, if you have a tuning fork or a bell, anything like that would be helpful to break that up. That's what I feel.
Yeah, she said I have a
Yeah.
pendulum and I even have tuning
Oh,
forks.
perfect. Yeah. Throw a tuning fork in there. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. I'm learning a lot from you with Chitristas, so
Yeah.
thank you. It's for real. All right. Thank you, Christine. And next is Viviani. Thank you for your donation, Viviani, and Christine as well. All right. And Venus says she's learning from you too. Yes.
Oh, and hi, Unartha.
Hi, Nartha.
Unartha
I
does
know I
cool
missed.
readings with Uno cards.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, it's really cool to
Wow.
watch. And
I've
she has a
never heard
cat
of
who
that.
interrupts just like my cats do. So I feel kindred spirit there.
Okay, Viviani, let's see what we got. You got the strength card to start with. This is just exactly what it looks like. You have strength inside and confidence inside that you need to let out. And you have a lot of great energy inside you, but sometimes I feel like it's caught, and it's not being shown because you're maybe afraid to let your, I don't want to say light be shown, because you do shine your light all the time. It's just that sometimes it can get easy to think, well, I'm not good enough, or I'm not strong enough, but you are strong enough. You have a lot of inner strength, and spirit wants you to know that. You need strength, yes. You have it on the inside. Kindness, gentleness, tenderness, patience, all those things that make up real strength. And then you got the Fool. So this is not meaning that you're foolish. This means taking an opportunity and going with it. So I think a new opportunity is coming up, as long as it is not, detrimental to yourself or anybody else and causing harm, then you should go for it. So you've got something new coming in. And then you got the Queen of Coins. Now, the first thing I always say with the Queen of Pentacles or coins is self-care and self-love. It's a mothering type of love. So you need to mother yourself a little bit, and then you can bring out the loving for loving other people and things. So you got that. You've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is the spa day card. So you need a day to yourself where you can just rest and pamper yourself, and just do things that Viviani wants to do. Okay. And then I've got the King of Wands, and this is you being a leader. So after you've had your spa day, you can just know that it's time to be a leader, organize the things you need to. And I'm just hearing that you would make a great leader in other things that may be coming in with this opportunity. So look for a leadership opportunity to come in for you, Viviani, is what I'm getting. Okay. It's been a long journey. Yes, definitely. Definitely. I know you started with this way before, I've known you, and I've known you for 2 or 3 years. So I know this has been going on for a while. Look what you got, though. You got the Independence card. So claim your independence, claim your strength, right? Then you got embrace what is. So just being accepting of what is right now. That does not mean that you have to settle. You still go for what is yours, but you embrace what is, so that you are living in the present moment and accepting what is in the present, and then you go for what is in the future. And then the last card I got for you is the Griffin, and it says, I am protected at all times. I love that for you.
Mm-hmm.
You are protected at all times. And if you need help with feeling protected, that's when you call in Archangel Michael to help you. And that's what I got, Viviani. Thank you so much.
A lot of what I am seeing and how I'm interpreting it is really in line with what Scott said as well. So when I was a kid, my mom had a giant garden, and we had a huge privacy fence. And one year she planted sunflowers, and they grew, and they were beautiful and wonderful and great. And the next year she planted them, and she put them in the corner. And in the corner, they grew very, very tall and very strong. Like the the stem on them was super, super strong and went all the way up past the privacy fence. And then they, got their little sunflower flower on it, but they never had a chance to grow any seeds because by the time they got the light, they were already, so tall and the season had nearly passed. So what this is telling me, because that's exactly what I saw, was this like really, really, really tall sunflower with this tiny little flower that, didn't get enough sun. It's a sunflower. It needs the sun. You can't put it in a corner with a fence around it. And what this is suggesting to me is foundationally, you have all the nutrients that you have, all the things that you need in the ground that are fortifying you and giving you that life force. And as you grow, that there's that strength through that stalk or that stem, but you need that light. And there's something perhaps that you're lacking. Maybe it could all just be your perception. Maybe you're not feeling as seen and as in the light as you need to be, and in the spotlight, not in the light like in a, light versus dark sort of way, because you've got that going on, and there's no doubt there. But in a feeling seen and feeling heard and feeling acknowledged. And that's what you feel like you're lacking. And maybe you are, in just the sense that there could be more of that in some way. Because your channel does well and your readings are amazing. And I do feel like you are seen and trusted in the community. But maybe you don't feel that. And that's what's holding you back. So knock that privacy fence down so that you can get that much needed part of growing and shining and growing into all that you can be right from the ground up. And, don't necessarily like dismantle all your defenses. That's not what I'm saying, but allow yourself to know that you're being seen and to trust that you're being trusted, because you are. And in a very valid way, people see you and come to your channel and know that the information that they get there is authentic, and you just have to feel that more, is what I'm feeling. And that's what I have for you. Makes sense, she says. Okay. Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Viviani. All right. So I did have a question. Is Karen still here? Karen O'Chaney? Karen, if you'll just let me know if you're here. If not, we will move on to the random questions again. I'm not seeing Karen. If Karen comes in, let me know. I'm one of the moderators. Next up is Kiba Lyons. Kiba, are you here?
Hi, Trish.
Oh, I thought you were saying hi to yourself for a minute, because I saw Witchy Trista in there. I'm like, you're saying hi to you?
She's here watching. Oh, boot her out.
Here.
Lock her. She's trouble.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Hi, Trish and Laura. Welcome. Okay. Kiba is here. All right. Awesome. Thank you, Kiba, for your patience. And Let's Spirit Guide is here. Let's Spirit Guide.
That's Laura.
That's Laura.
B.
Okay. I was just saying hi to Laura because you did. So yeah. I didn't know.
Copycat.
Who it was. Yeah. Laura's obviously here. So. All right.
I'm going to test you and just start yelling out random names.
No, I won't pass anything with a name test at all. Hi, Mary Wins.
Hey, Mary.
All right, Kiba, do you see marriage and kids on my own? Oh, wow. Okay. I pulled 3 tarot cards for you, Kiba. All 3 are majors. So there's some major news coming in for you. I'm feeling like there is a change coming for you. Let me just show you what I got. I've got the moon to start with. So this means that you may need to do some shadow work before you can get marriage and kids into the picture. So making sure that you're sitting with past, past relationships and friendships, and that those relationships and friendships, you're learning from them what you want and what you don't want. Okay, and then you release it. The next card I got is the Death card. This is the good card, I think, that is coming through. They're all, all cards have good and negative parts to them. But this is good for you because I think this is a transformation, transition, change for you coming in. And I'm going to say it's pretty soon with these major cards. I'm going to say within 2 months, you may have a friend come in, maybe someone special is coming in for you. So I don't know if you're seeing anybody or not, but this could be something that is going to lead to what you're asking. However, I did get the Hermit. So the Hermit is, usually single, but the good news is the Hermit doesn't stay in isolation. This Hermit comes back out. So when you find your light that needs to be just shown really brightly. I know you shine you shine it bright now, but if you can shine it even brighter, make sure you're on the right path. Make sure you're doing like a spirit check, that make sure you're on the right journey. And once you get yourself where you want to go, self-care, self-love, then things are going to start moving in for you. Okay, but I think you've got somebody possibly coming in real soon. Let's get you some love cards, or at least one. Shine bright like a diamond, yes. And then you got victory, success, a trophy partner. Look at that. And wanting to conquer. So yeah, I think you're definitely on the right path if as far as getting someone to come in. And then I'm going to pull from the other love deck. Yeah, you got great cards all the way around. Gifts, romantic gestures, and rewards. So I feel like something is coming in for you that is special. You just need to do a little bit of work on your own with these. And when you can conquer these, and it's easy, just ask your archangels to help you, and they will. You'll be ready. So that's what I got.
Yeah, I agree, and what I'm seeing is you underwater, not in a bad way, but like, is it lotus flowers that or lotus or because I'm seeing like strings of some kind of vegetation that lives in water that are it's coming down from the surface, and as you're trying to navigate through all, because it's hi, do you have to be here now? Okay, lay down, hun. And as you're trying to navigate through that, they're kind of sticking to you and getting in the way. And there's just so much. And it's like there's too many options, and some of them are slimy. Like literally, like when you get seaweed stuck to your leg or your feet or whatever, and that like I just find that such a gross feeling. So I feel like that can be yeah. Oh my God, just go. Jeez Louise.
He's like
Sorry.
Milo. He's like my cat.
So yeah, navigating through there can be challenging, and you end up, with a lot of icky people in your field. So I think what that's telling me is just use your discernment through all of your options and try to get through those weeds so that you can get into more clear water where the options are going to be a lot more grounded and real, and like, real in the sense that it's not a connection that's going to fade or not be a connection at all, where you're going to find that one that really resonates when you don't have all of that extra energy and crap in your field to sift through. And that'll bring your clarity when you kind of just narrow it down slowly. um, But yeah, I see a lot of light coming from the surface of that water too. And maybe that's part of it, swimming up out of that and then having that clarity. Yeah, I think you'll know it's coming, and you'll know, and you're not gonna, it won't take too long to figure it out, is what I'm feeling. And kids, maybe all the things are the kids. Maybe you're gonna have like a million children that are gonna stick to you like seaweed does. I think it'll all come with time and patience and a lot of discernment. Yeah.
All righty. Thank you, Kiva. She says she wants to manifest Mr. Right by praying.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Now that can bring clarity for a lot of people for sure.
And manifesting, I believe, is acting as if it's already happening. Act as if your
Mhm.
partner is already here.
And feel like it's already happening, so that you vibrate
Yeah.
in that way, right? Because frequency is everything. So if you can emanate that frequency out there, um, then the outside frequency is gonna meet you there, right? Because you'll attract things that vibrate with you properly. So really, and feel, even work on feeling what you'll feel for that person and how you'll feel around them um, and about them. I think that is key as well for kind of relationship manifesting, says the single 50-year-old woman. But whatever.
Single and 52. So there you go. All right. Karen, I wanted to welcome you by letting you go ahead and giving you a reading. But the moderators are right. I don't do third party where if somebody's not here, I don't like to read on them just because that's just not what I do. But I'm happy to, look at the energies around that. Um, Karen is animated films, and she was looking to see what the feelings are of someone else towards her. What we can do is look at that situation, if possible, maybe, and kind of build around the general reading. I'll try to make it as just as much as I can. Okay, and we'll just see what the cards say. Is that okay, Karen? Are you still here? Karen, are you still here? Oh, you're asking where Milo is? He's right behind me. There he is, asleep on the bed. Do you see a little glump of hair there?
Oh. Little furball.
Okay, Karen is here. All right, so Karen, the first card that I got for you is the Magician. So I feel like you can personally manifest what you want and it can come true. It's not always what you think you want, and it's not always at the time that you might think is supposed to happen, but I do believe that you can manifest it so that source and spirit, whatever you want to call it, the universe will take care of it in the right time. And someone let her know she's lagging as well. She needs to refresh.
That's
If
a
someone
gorgeous
in
card, by
chat,
the way. I just want to throw that in there. That's beautiful.
yeah, this is the Purple Rose Tarot, and there's purple roses all through this deck. I love it. But you also got the King of Swords. King of Swords is making the right decision and making sure that you're using your intuition and your logic. Okay. Then you did get the Seven of Swords, which can mean that there's someone who is deceiving you or could possibly be deceiving you. This is maybe. So this is just to have a little bit of caution and make sure that the people that you are close to, maybe this person that you're interested in, make sure that they're of a high caliber and high spiritual vibration like you are. It doesn't mean they're bad if they're, not of the same spiritual caliber. It just means they're not for you. Okay. The next card that I got for you is Become a Wonder Hunter. Well, this with this rabbit here or hare. The rabbit is going after what they want. So if you decided this is what you want and this is, you're not having any deceit in the situation. So I say go for it. Just be careful and make sure you're basing your relationship off of a friendship. Friendship is the foundation. Oh, you got the patience card too. So you're going to have to manifest through patience and through letting spirit bringing it to you what you want. It is what you want to you at the right time and through the right person. I hope that helps, Karen. That's what I've got for you. Here is Trista.
Yeah, I would agree. It's divine timing for sure. Like as you were talking about patience, and even before that, it kind of started coming through. Like, um, Karen, I saw you like sitting kind of in a meditative pose and bringing bringing it to you, bringing that what you want to you, and not in a not in a desperation way, but in a I know I deserve this kind of way. And I would encourage you to, yes, definitely build that foundation first and be patient and allow the universe to work its magic and trust that whether that leads you to this person or to someone else or even simply away from that person in this moment, that you're being taken care of and what's right for you is going to be yours and what's wrong for you will not. And sometimes even those things that we think of as wrong for us are our learning tools. So even when things don't work out, that's not a bad thing. That's just the universe showing us what we need and what we don't need, and helping us to kind of refine our search. And that's really necessary in, I would say, all situations. You want to test the waters and see what is right for you and you alone, because other people's experiences aren't going to be able to answer that for you. And that's why, that's why we date, and why we, have run-ins with other people's energy, so that we can kind of define what our expectations are for ourselves and our relationships. And look for synchronicities and signs from the universe as well. Ask a question and then listen to, lyrics in the next song that you hear, or like read a billboard, and sometimes your answer will be there. A lot of times it's going to come up in those little ways where it's the universe dropping breadcrumbs that are indicating to you if you're on the right path, or maybe if you're not. Or and I shouldn't say not on the right path, because I think we're always on the right path. That's life. And I think we're really protected that way, in a sense of, even those bad things that happen really aren't bad when they're viewed in the grand scheme of things. And sometimes they just lead us to that, right path. So trust that, trust you, trust the universe, and you'll know. You'll know, and you can trust you, and you can trust those signs. And that's what I'm getting. Oh, I can't hear you anymore, Scott.
It's
Go,
me.
now I can.
I was muted.
Okay.
I said, thank you, Trista.
I was like, oh
Why
no,
can't you hear me?
my tech is failing again.
Oh, no, it was me.
No.
So thank you for being here, Karen. I hope you will stick around, come back, or both. And appreciate it. Next, and is going to be Salam. Salam, are you still here? And after Salam is Adam Lucas.
Okay.
You're welcome, Karen.
Hi again.
So Salam or Adam? Who is this?
This is Kushi.
Kushi.
Which means happy in Hindi.
Happy, gotcha.
Right, baby? Oh, okay. Okay. Can you just lay down or something? You don't have to be so disruptive, but you can join us.
Okay, I'm not seeing Salam or Adam. What about Nicola? Adam's here. Okay.
Oh, there's Adam.
Thanks for your patience, Adam. You are up. Okay, Adam, the first card I got for you is the Princess or Page of Wands. This is the free spirit. So make sure that you're doing things that maybe you wouldn't normally do, or things that you've never done. Just to take a risk and go for it. As long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else, why not? So set sail, go on a trip, do something that you want to do. You're saying you're on the live. It took me a minute. Sorry, I squirreled. Squirrel, everybody. Where is he? There he is. All right. So, Page of Wands, free spirit. Make sure you're doing something out of the ordinary, okay? That you're passionate about, because spirit wants you to do those things. Then you got the Four of Swords. So you also have the card that wants you to rest some. So you need to take a rest, take a vacation, just some time out if you can, to focus on you, to meditate, and get to where you can focus on you and what you want for your journey. And then you got the World. This is, like I said, arguably the best card in tarot because it's the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So you've got brand new things coming in for you. Lots of success, joy, abundance. It's yours. So just claim it and watch it come in. Help manifest, bring it in though. Okay. The next card I got for you is from Merlin's Avalon. You got the Worm. Ooh, that's kind of freaky. Sorry, Marilla. Marilla can't do snakes. This is a big one. It says, it takes courage, wisdom, and love to open yourself to receive your greatest good. Only a fool turns their back on it. So, courage, wisdom, and love. And if you do that, if you have those things, you'll receive your greatest good, is what that's saying. Jane.
Thank you. Okay, you can go now.
Just saying, all good. Yeah, I couldn't probably use something like a vacation break or sorts. Or you could. Okay. Okay, good. And I've got one more here for you. Why not? A life of purpose. It says every step, every choice, every heartbeat carries meaning. Trust the whispers of your soul. They are guiding you to your true path. So every step that you take, I'm thinking of that Police song now. Every move you make, I'll be watching you. Yeah. So scroll again. Every step, every choice, every heartbeat creates meaning. So the little things add up to be big things, in other words. So make sure you're doing what you want of your life purpose in even the little things, and you are carrying, good things through. And open yourself to receive what you deserve, which is great things along your path. So that's what I got for you, Adam. I hope, actually, I want to pull one more. I don't feel like your reading is complete. You got the Ghost card from the Dark Oracle, and it says, I walk in the infinite. So let me grab the book real quick. Where is it? Green Dragon Ghost. Okay, it says, the I Walk in the Infinite Ghost card inspires you to embrace the boundless nature of existence and the timeless journey of the soul. Like the ghostly figure in the moonlit cemetery, understand that you are part of something beyond the constraints of time and space. Yeah, you're a part of the infinite. You're a part of the cosmos, of the universe. So you matter, and what you say and what you do matters. So have that self-confidence and do that self-care and self-love to make sure that you know that you are part of the whole. You're not just a ghost. You matter. And, I hope this resonates, because I'm getting really strong feelings about that last card, that it could really help you. So I hope that resonates. Here is Trista.
So what I'm seeing, and came in really quickly, is you flying through the air, like you're pushing through, like you're swimming through water, but you're in the air. You're smiling, you're radiant, and you're looking at everything below you. And I mean, when we're up high, we can see all of our options. And being that you're flying, you can get there quickly. So I think that like the world is your oyster and you know it, and you're able to see everything that you have to work with. And that opens up so many doors for you. Now, I'm also wondering because like the visual that I'm getting almost looks like you're in that tunnel that is associated with astral traveling, and I'm wondering if you're doing kind of any astral traveling or anything like that currently, or like attempting it or learning about it or anything of that sort, because it feels like that's where you are. Maybe it's a matter of, when you are in a higher state, whether you're meditating or, communing in whatever way you do and what works for you. I think that might be that time when those things are clear to you, where you see all the options that you have when you're in that higher state of either meditation, or maybe it's coming in your dreams, but you're getting information from above, right? Like where you can see everything all at once. And that's a huge advantage to have that kind of point of reference. Yeah, not really getting anything beyond that, but that's really clear, and it came in so fast. And it seemed to match up with what Scott was saying too. So that's all I have for you.
Says thank you. Yeah, honestly, that last card resonates the most, the ghost card. Not just some ghost, but I do matter. Yep. That's
Mm-hmm.
something I struggled with for some time, actually feeling like you matter out there. Yeah, I
Yeah,
have to. I have to. I've been right there.
I think a lot of people, probably a majority, feel that way. But yeah, you do, and you've got so many options, and I feel like you can see that and work with that really easily if you kind of have that step back out of 3D and into the ether or other
Awesome.
planes. Yeah,
Just I know we're going over the time that we had
that's okay.
talked about. We've got three more. Would that be okay? Or is that
Hmm. Yeah,
want to
yeah, that
cut
should
it
be fine.
off? Okay.
Yeah.
I did see Salam. Salam, I saw you running around here saying hi to people. So if you are ready, let me know because we called you before. So we just want to make sure you're ready for your reading.
Oh, yeah, she commented it on my channel at 6:52. That was a minute ago, so she's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have a reading for the month of April. Thank you for letting me know you're ready, Salam. I appreciate that. The first card that I've got for you is the Nine of Pentacles. This is the spa day card saying you need to take some time to pamper yourself and do something for you. So maybe take tomorrow and do something that you want to do if you don't have any plans, and spend time doing whatever it is that makes you happy, that makes you um, feel good about yourself, because I'm getting that's important for you. Okay, the next card I got for you is the Ten of Swords. Now this looks like it's a bad card when you think about it because it's ruin, but it's not, because this is actually a new beginning. So something new is coming in for you, and you're at the end of a cycle where maybe you've had some tough things to deal with. Those are coming to the end, and something new is coming in for you. It says you are ready for healing as this painful cycle comes to an end. Yes. And then the third card I got for you is the Hanged Man. This is looking at things through a different perspective. Okay, so just make sure that you are pausing, you're taking a break, and then, well, like the Nine of Pentacles, and then you're making your actions and decisions based upon what you were looking at in that break. Because it's more like a work break, like you're working on your break because you're looking to see if you can get things going a different way. So maybe change the way that you're doing something, and that would lead you to more freedom. Okay. The next card I got for you says Tend the Fragile. A little hedgehog there. So if you need to, there's a butterfly here for transformation as well, and a dragonfly for possibilities. So you've got a lot of signs in this card. But Tend the Fragile means to me that you take care of you, self-care, self-love, goes right on the Nine of Pentacles. This is how your spread looks. So that's the spot A card, tending to your needs and knowing that you're important, all your needs. 5 months journey. Thank you for the prayers and thoughts all. Okay, got you. I'm going to start the new senior manager position in April. Oh, you got a job. Yes. I'm so happy. And it's leadership. That's awesome for you. And then I've got Interbeing. And I think this just means a lot what the infinite card that we got earlier means, that you are part of the cosmos, you're part of the universe, and what you say and what you do matters. Okay, so you are part of this big, huge thing that we call the universe, and you are I'm getting journey, like you said journey, and I'm getting journey stuck in my head. Like you're going to be on a new journey, and I think you're going to love it. And something else weird that's coming into my mind. Maybe I'm doing too many readings, but it's coming into my mind, the band Journey, and one of their songs, Don't Stop Believing. So just maybe think about that song, play it, and listen to the lyrics, and hold on. Don't start believing, hold on to your something. I can't remember what it is, but you need to look at the lyrics to that song. I think it would help you. And I am going to leave you with that. Salam, that's what I got. Here's Trista.
So what I'm seeing is mushrooms, like a whole bunch of little mushrooms sprouting. And mushrooms are often born of, like, they're born on poop, right? Like that's where they come into existence often. And a lot of times, like, we are like that symbolism is so beautiful, like how something that is like the mushroom kingdom just fascinates me. Like there's so much as far as like the nutrients that they provide and the medicine that they can give our bodies, and they're just so powerful. They communicate with each other. They provide communication for the trees between, like from tree to tree. Like they are the network of the planet, and they can really just bring so much, I want to say magic, but also like in a very 3D way, like that. There's so much good stuff for us from mushrooms. So I think that you've gone through something that has brought you to your mushroom stage, and now you're blossoming and able to um, reach that part of you and tap into that part of you that is now able to just grow. And I'm seeing like a patch of these mushrooms where and it's it feels like it's oversaturated, um, because I'm getting like a feeling like if I'm walking through there, it's going to be kind of muddy and like that mud sound, and you got to walk really carefully, or you're going to be stepping on the mushrooms. And we don't want to damage those new seeds that are forming, but I don't think you're going to have to deal with that very long. It's a very small little patch, and then you're in the clear. And maybe that's just even your what do you call it? Like your 90 days, your probationary period on your new job kind of thing. And then you're going to be good to go. But yeah, I feel that you've been through it, but you're coming out the other side, and you are so, so, so much better for all of your experiences. And that's going to be very clear to you very soon. And it's really going to have a chance to blossom. And it's kind of making me a little bit excited for you. And that's what I have for you.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Trista. We've got two more, but I wanted to stop and make an announcement. So Jackie is saying, and I checked as well while Trista was doing her reading. Trista is at
Oh.
299. 299. So if we can get just one of you who hasn't subscribed yet to go over and subscribe, we will reach our goal for tonight for Trista. So can someone please go over there and then come back and let me know that you have done it? Venus says she's going to use her other channel.
That's cheating.
Hey, if it works, it works. She can watch you on both channels. It's legal. All right. In the
So funny.
meantime, is
Thank you,
Nicola here?
everyone.
Is Nicola here? Jackie used her other one too.
Thanks, guys.
No, Nicola? Okay, I had a feeling she wasn't here. She may show up, but we'll come back if we need to. What about Annie? Is Annie still here? Oh, here we go. Your loved one needs you. Just came in. I don't know if that's Venus or that's probably Venus, but you're woohoo. You're at 300. All right. So congrats, Trista.
Yeah, I'm at 301 according to Sabrina. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, there you go. Is Sabrina here? I didn't see you come in. You're sneaking in on me. Hey, Sabrina. All right. I'm not seeing Annie and I'm not seeing Nicola. So, yeah, big congrats to Trista. We got her in the 300s. So that is awesome.
So I have a new sub from last time I was on asking if they
okay.
can have a reading. I know it's
Sure.
past the time, but
Do you
I would
want to
like
do
to
it?
bend the rules if we can.
Absolutely.
And that is Main House 25. Do you have a specific question? I mean, I'm kind of iffy with questions, but Scott's open to that. So if you want to put a question, you can, and I'll see what I can do.
Or if you just want a general,
Yeah, or a
please let
general
us
is good
know
too.
that as well, Main House. And welcome.
Yeah, thanks for coming again. So just let us know general or if you have a question.
Main house.
Will my
You still
daughter
with us?
come back
Oh,
into my life?
oh, wow. Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm. I've got a yes, but main house. You've got the Queen of Wands, and this is self confidence and independence. This is telling me that Spirit wants you to work on yourself right now, and eventually, you know, things can change. But right now, you've got to work on you. I don't know for how long this will be, but I do know that you are protected, and I feel like she is protected as well with the Hierophant card here. Protection. So I feel like you are protected, and until the time is right. You also got the Tower. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly the Tower would mean to you, except for what I'm getting is that, like I said before, you need to work on yourself. And then when the time is right, you can rebuild the tower with your daughter. Okay. You love and miss her very much. I bet you do. So just keep manifesting and believing. You know, the tower is usually like the top of the building's exploding. There's people falling out of it. It's just a big chaos. This one is not. In this deck, it is standing upright, and it just needs a little bit of help with building it, rebuilding it again. So I think this is your relationship with your daughter. That just came to me from the guys. This is your relationship with your daughter. It needs to be rebuilt, but it's not impossible. It's still intact, but you can do this, and you are protected as you go. The next card I got for you is persistence. Wow. So be persistent with your daughter if you want, and you know, still give her space, you know, of course, but be persistent to let her know that you want her back in your life. You know, whether that's a letter or, you know, if you have no contact, just some way of expressing what you're expressing to us. As long as she is protected, that's good enough for me. Time takes time. Yes. And then you got practice curiosity. Okay, so you got the fox here practicing curiosity, and you've got a butterfly here for transformation. So I say still let the persistence in. And I'm going to draw one more card for you. Wrong will be right. Ooh, I love this for you. Look at this picture. Look how awesome this is. It says, what was lost will be found, and justice will unfold in divine timing. The balance is shifting. The truth will rise. Trust. The universe always restores harmony. So be at harmony with yourself and with her. And if it's just one-sided, it's just one-sided, because guess what? It'll come back to you, and she'll be there with you eventually. So keep having trust, and know that the universe will restore your relationship. That's what I've got.
And I'm feeling, and I'm not getting a lot of visuals here, but what I'm feeling is that there's something or some things that both you and her need to go through on your own before you're reunited. There's something you need to learn or experience, or something that needs to fall away perhaps before, which would go in line with the tower, with the traditional tower, um, that you need to experience and grow from before you're reunited with her. And I feel it's the same thing for her, that there's something that she needs to go through and experience before she's ready. And is there another person involved? Does she have somebody maybe in her ear, like, um, that's interfering? Because that's something that I'm picking up on, is that maybe there's another person that she's listening to too much, that's feeding her garbage, or at least making her question her own intuition and knowing about the situation. So I feel like when she goes through whatever she needs to go through, that that person may fall away, or she might just learn not to give so much weight to their opinions and their 2 cents that they're trying to lead her with. And I don't think that they have nefarious intentions. I think that they're confused and they really maybe only know half the story, or they have a bias of some kind that's interfering with their own perception of what's going on. So that can clear up, and that will clear up as she gains that clarity into her own self and her own relationship with you. So that's what I'm getting.
All right. Thank you, Trista. All right. So thank you, Main House, for being here. And you are at 302 now, Trista.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yay.
All right. So thank you, everybody, for being here. I didn't get to Annie and Nicola, but I don't believe they are here. So Trista, thank you so much for being here. Thanks
Yeah,
for your
thank you.
energy and the great readings. So
And thank
go
you
ahead.
everybody for trusting us. And I mean, I can't speak for you, but for trusting me and working with your
Us,
energy. And yeah, I appreciate it.
definitely.
And thank you, Scott, for having me on again.
Yes, definitely. Love having you on. So awesome. And thank you all of the moderators on both channels. You are all awesome. And thank you for just everyone who was here and wanted to spend time with us. And what have you got coming up? You said you don't have much coming up.
Yeah, nothing that I have set in stone yet. So we'll see. And I'm hoping to kind of reach a decision and start doing some live healings soon. And maybe I'll even just do one this week and see, I don't have to set the date or the day of the week in stone just yet either. So
Right.
yeah.
That's awesome. All right. And I have tomorrow a show at 8 o'clock with Lulu. So that'll be on my channel. And then at 11, I'll be on the slumber party. So if you guys want to do that and come, and you don't mind some not harsh words, but some naughty words every once in a while, come on by.
Thank you, Millie. Yes, we have Nuestra Tabula Rasa that I'm on every Sunday at 11 Eastern. So, and that is a panel show with Millie and Lucky and Victor and I. And this week we will be discussing authority. Do we need government and religion? So that should be fun.
Ooh.
I'm hosting this Sunday.
Topic. Yeah. All right. And Victor, you still owe me an email. Okay. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you,
and
everybody.
We'll see you soon. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.